Hello, hello, hello. Oh man. Well, that's. I was on such a roll. I was being so funny. I assure you, I was being very funny. Why is this microphone not working? I unplugged it and then I replugged it in, but it should have detected. Oh, I bet I know why. God damn it. Technology. I bet it's working now. Of course it is. Da, 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 da. Turn that one down. And we're back. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to Love Morning. We've been having a ball here the last 5 minutes without audio, so just trust me. Brilliance and hilarity has been going on amongst ourselves. So thanks for saying hello. Welcome, Jen, and welcome, Razorblade, and hello, Bill, and hello, Natasha, and Zoe, and Brent. Okay, so this is what okay, take two. I am grateful for a beautiful daytime date that Lisa and I had yesterday. We went and took our fur bikes and rode to the local Stella's ice cream shop, which is the kind of gourmet, handcrafted, just awesome flavors, really unique. And they have, I was trying to figure out, are they homemade waffles? They're definitely homemade waffles. Are they handmade? Because they do use a waffle maker. So is it handmade if the people in the store are using a waffle maker? Or does it handmade mean you have to use your hands? Because I would think only like Mr. Miyagi would be able to make like a waffle with just his hands. So I'm gonna say yes, they are handmade waffle cones because they use the machine in there with the staff. Staff makes waffle cones. Smells delicious, and then they throw in oh the what were the flavors I had? I had a ube and toffee. Ube, which is like a tuber or something. I don't know. It was delicious, and it was a super fun day. So I'm grateful for that opportunity to have some quality time with Lisa. Good morning, Anne. Hello, Madeline. Moosecock says if it's store-bought batter or homemade batter, that's the determinant of homemade or handmade, or homemade or corporate cones. Man, I'm sick of those corporate cones. Down with corporate cones. These actually are gluten-free, although they're not the best. They're stuck together. So we'll see. Look at that. How anti-cone is that of me? Of as I'm pulling out a cone, I'm complaining about it. Man, somebody needs to teach this guy about crapper cone. They smell good. We gave out these gluten-free cones at Burning Man. Pink Heart gives out gluten-free cones and vegan ice cream. So it's like a radically inclusive treat, maximizing the number of people that can eat it. Because people often be like, oh, I can't do, like the cone. They go, I can't do gluten. You're like, they're gluten-free. And people go, ice cream, I can't do dairy. It's non-dairy. And then that poor soul, that poor lactose intolerant vegan celiac sufferer who, when you say, they go, oh, no, I can't do ice cream. I can't do cones. You go, yes, you can. Yes, you can. Good morning. Love Morning is a daily opportunity to share some gratitude, to know that we're not alone, that we're connected in this world. Good morning. Hello, Jennifer. I was excited to see the publication of your new book. Up to you if you want to share the link. It is just released and want to get those sales now. If you are into romance novels, please, if you don't see the link, reach out to me and I will make sure you get the link to this incredible new author. Good morning, Jay. Jim, good morning. Hello, Dawn. Kiri saying, I'm grateful today to wake up for the sunrise in Gerlach with friends, for coffee that someone else lovingly made for me, and the beautiful people in my life. Oh, how cool that you are in Gerlach. You know, I am grateful for, as you said that, I was thinking about, I'm so grateful for Sean and the people doing restoration. Sean is a regular in the gratitude circles, and he checked in recently from Gerlach after spending, weeks and weeks and weeks combing the Black Rock Desert for residue and left moop. And I just, so much gratitude for the effort and labor and dedication of the restoration team. And grateful that you are out there to enjoy it with, well, not it, but enjoy the area with your camp, Kiri. Dawn, got to sleep in. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Well, I'm glad that you're up now with us. Already have snow atop the mountains in northern Utah. Amazing. It does not feel like snow weather here, but in fact, I took a walk yesterday with my shirt off. Got a little color, I think. A little color. Joyous, good morning. Joyous says, that's why I bake the way I bake. The feeling of, oh yes, you can have this sweet treat. Grateful for my kitchen wizardness. Grateful for my passion being my paycheck also. Amazing. Love that. Gilder Jen says, I'm grateful for my first gratitude circle last night. That was so nice to have you join us. In fact, I shared your gratitude with Lisa later that night. But a beautiful experience that was with your genuine sense of appreciation and your genuine gratitude. It was beautiful. So thank you for being a part of that. Anyone else want to share something that they are grateful for? I am grateful that I got my momentum back after that audio snafu at the beginning. Sometimes if I start with trouble, it's hard for me to get over the hump. But nothing a few stale, oh my God, they're like chewing gum. Stale gluten-free cones, can't fix it. Good morning, Alex. Welcome. It is Friday the 13th. So this is the day if you're going to kill anyone with a butcher knife, it's a perfect day because they will go looking for pre-existing, mass murderers and they already have motive because they are linked to movie chains. And you know what? I take that back. I'm going to say I'm going to discourage you from killing anyone with any sort with any weapon today. And I'm going to walk that back one more and say, I am sorry for making even a joke about fatality. Read the room, John. Not funny. It is going to be a little bit of an interesting time to be celebrating Halloween, don't you think? Like, my neighborhood is filled with people with corpses and skeletons and dead bodies as they're celebrating Halloween, and it doesn't feel that funny of a holiday right now. I know it's not supposed to be a funny holiday, but clearly it's supposed to be fun. You wouldn't put grotesque stuff in the yard if you were genuinely trying to terrify your neighborhood. It's all in fun. But is it? Doesn't feel funny. And while I'm on that topic, if we're going to have a holiday and a whole season where we celebrate horror, Can we maybe add another season? Horror is like that the R-rated, adults only kind of edgy aspect of our entertainment that we get to celebrate during Halloween season. I propose that we take the other edgy R-rated adults only, which is sex, and we make a whole nother holiday and season where we celebrate that. And instead of, like tombstones and dead bodies on our yards, we put pornography and blow up sex dolls and dildos all over our yards. And we just have a whole, fuckoween. Can we do that? Hey, Mayor, can we designate a day for fuckoween and really get in the spirit? I'm ready. Welcome to Love Morning. I am in good spirits, clearly. I've had a number of beautiful days with Lisa, and she is like my best humor audience. I grew up I've always been silly, and I joke, and I if people know me and they know my humor, and especially if they're quick people, then I do it more, and I take more risks because I know that they're gonna get it, or and Lisa is like, we're right in the same vibe, and so we laugh so much, and it kind of it flexes my funny muscles, so it's been a lot of fun. All right, looks like we've got some people on board for Fuckoween. Excellent. Oh, Brent was saying, I've been thinking aliens this year. Our neighborhood is very decorated. That's a good idea. Natasha says, my child is all about the gory this year. I don't love it, but I will follow her lead. My neighborhood has a contest for best decorations, and I don't love it. I mean, I've always been super scared of scary movies. I've seen so few of them. Even when they show like a trailer, I have to close my eyes. Like, I do not like to see imagery of gore or torture or injuries, or it's not that it plants seeds in my brain that then kind of like pop up at times, and I would rather have my database of random imagery be pleasant things, i.e. Fuckoween decorations, not Saw 6, you need to chew through your leg and remove your testicles with an ice cream scoop. Like, even just saying those words, now I'm thinking about it, and now it's like don't. And to be fair, I guess Halloween decorations on lawns do not trigger me. I don't see gory stuff. I don't see like a rubber hand and go, oh my gosh, that reminds me of a real rubber hand, or not a real rubber hand, but a flesh hand that has been cut off. I don't make the connection in my brain. It just seems so flippant to have body parts and death. Not death. Death is okay. Like Day of the Dead, I'm fine. Skeletons and the joyful celebration of death. It's the murder and horror that I don't like. Lisa just left to leave out of town for a. She works most weekends on the road. Hello, Rachel. Rachel says that images can be powerful. Yeah, I absolutely, and that's, I mean, okay. So here's a whole nother direction. The fact that images are so powerful is going super. I mean, the AI art thing it makes that so much more crazy, because a real photograph is triggering. a image that looks like a real photograph is potentially equally as triggering. So we can be whipped up into our emotions based on things that have never existed really, but we have the same reaction to it. And speaking of AI, or speaking of technology, holy moly, I just saw this video. It was in Tim Ferriss's Friday 5 email list. It was this new technology where Zuckerberg is being interviewed by someone, and they're using a new avatar technology where it's a 3D representation of each other, but it's not, it's so much more realistic than I thought was going to happen within, the next 5 years. And it's like now. And what they do is you get your face scanned, and you do all the, you talk and it scans your face doing all sorts of, like the way that your mouth smiles and your eyes crinkle and everything like that. Then you put on the headset that you can see with, and it's monitoring your face. And then what it does is it doesn't send video back and forth of your face, but it sends the facial movements, and then because of the scan, it knows exactly what that version of your face looks like. And so it's less bandwidth than video, but it looks like real. I'll see if I can find the link, but I was like, the two technology things recently, the Sphere in Vegas, where I was like, holy shit, we're in the future. And then that technology, I was like, oh my God, these are both in the same, several weeks. I've witnessed these two things, and I'm just like, wow, welcome to the future. If we can live in a world where with that kind of technology and we don't have fuckoween, come on. Natasha said, I saw an AI picture of Big Birth birthing an egg. It was very wet. I saw that. It was oddly compelling. Because I don't have a lot of experience seeing just a chicken lay an egg. So I can only kind of imagine what that looks like. So to then have that visual look realistic onto Big Bird with the wetness of it and of like a birth, it was not disturbing, but compelling. I'll say that. Rachel says, I can't wait until they can do that so I could AI my grandpa. Rachel says, as a doula, I support that. We are live on YouTube and Facebook, so if you hear me saying something to somebody that you don't see their name, that's what's happening. And if I missed your comment, my apologies. Hello, Pierre. Good morning to you. Zoe said, it's hard to be in a pink Valentine's girl in a spooky Halloween world. I know. Jay's sharing the actual history of Halloween as ghost costumes to help predicting the future. Interesting. Well, I think that's interesting. This new camera is a Canon M50, I think. Is that what it's called? M5? It's a new, what do they call it? But basically the reason why it looks like this is I have a prime lens on it, a 55 millimeter lens. So the camera is super far from me, and I can't, zoom in on it. It's a single plane of focus. It's about 10 feet away from me, and it makes the background all blurry, which I really like. And it kind of, I think, it's crisp and it's beautiful. It's a little bit difficult, or more difficult for me to make it work, but I like the way it looks. So thank you. Which is good, because I was on the fence if I was going to keep it. Not everything is working great with it. I've got so many wires and adapters and software and shit. So a few more minutes to share gratitude, maybe a minute. If you got anything else that you're grateful for. I'm grateful that I'm going to get to see some friends tomorrow. think I get to see my brother tomorrow. I think I have a mellow day today now that I think about it. Oh, I am so grateful for the Stay Sparked episode yesterday we recorded that? Oh my gosh, yesterday was a great day. Yes, we have a new episode of Stay Sparked. No, that's not right. 2 days ago. Whatever. The point is, the new episode of Stay Sparked was super inspiring. It was about birthing creative projects and when to put a creative project to bed. And initially, like before Betsy and Yanis suggested the topic, I was actually in a conversation the night before with Lisa about trying to get over the mental hump to work on some projects that I've just been kind of lingering for a long time. I've got a book that is, the first draft is done, and it's been done for years. And then I also have like a video. I was going to do a video version of the Pink Path, and I did the first class out of 12. I produced it, and then I gave up, and I quit, and that was like 5 years ago. And so I have some struggle sometimes with these big projects. I'm fine with every day, create, upload, but like projects that you edit, and work on over a long period of time, hard for me. So the class or the episode that we recorded, the conversation was really helpful to me, and I was having like epiphanies in the middle of it and going, it was very personal and super helpful. So if you haven't listened to Stay Sparked, I think you'll really enjoy the most recent one. You can find it on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or most places that you look for podcasts. Anything else? Natasha is super grateful for my partner who supports me from afar. New Mexico. I think that's what that means. Or you're saying, never mind. But I think you mean New Mexico. Rachel is grateful for all of everything. Well, I'm going to list those things off starting now. These cones. No, I'm not going to do that. I am going to instead say thank you all for adding to this beautiful gratitude vibe. And wherever you are, let's give ourselves a hug. And as you feel yourself holding this body, let it be holding my body and other bodies of all the people here. And have us squeezing you, sinking to that place of connection, that awareness that we're all doing the best we can. And that this journey, the triumphs and the struggles, it's all so much sweeter, so much richer when we can share it with one another. So let's take a deep breath in and squeeze. On behalf of Grandpa Caleb and all of you, thank you for being here for this Hug Nation Love Morning. I love you. Have a beautiful day. Thanks, Carlene. Bye, Natasha. Bye, everyone. Bye, Joyce, Pierre, Jen, Rachel. Love you too. Bye, Razorblade.